Hello guys. Let's see here. Let me tag the rest of y'all. Hey y'all, I'm about to start my romantic date night look. Hey girl. All right, I'm gonna give a few more minutes and then I'm gonna start. Just to go over the products that I'll be using, using this palette called the Tarte Pro palette, and I'm using red lipstick, which will be, you can use any color, but this one's called Feel So Brand by MAC, and Studio Fix Fluid by MAC. Hey Santana, and make sure y'all share the video so other people can see it too. And what else am I using? Everything is basically by MAC, except for the shadows and the skincare. This is the shadow that I'm using, y'all. Hey girl. This is a Tarte, it's called Tarte Pro palette by Tarte. All right, y'all, so I'm gonna start. So today is the romantic look. So, hey cousin. So this is just like it's not real natural eye. Hey Alicia. It's not a real natural eye, but it's a little bit more than natural. And then a red lipstick for a date night for when this quarantine stuff is over. Hey girl. So when y'all ready to go out with y'all boos, y'all have a go-to look. And I'm gonna get right into it. Oh, and I'm drinking my Stella Rosa Red. So I hope y'all got some wine too. All right, so again, hold on one second, y'all. Let me do this thing. Okay. Yes, Alicia. I love red too, girl. That is it. Red is it. So if you want like a pop of color, but you still want to look professional, I do red. Because I like purple bright lipstick, so you can't really wear that everywhere. All right, so first, y'all, we're gonna start with the brows. And I already have a little bit of stuff in my brows from earlier. I only put stuff on my brows. I don't have nothing on my face. My face been acting up lately. So, again, this is the Spiked Brow Pencil by MAC. And you just fill in your brows with that one. And then I do have questions again to answer today. Y'all know I don't know everything, but I'll answer to the best of my ability. So we're gonna see what these questions talking about. And if y'all have any questions about the makeup, just let me know and I can answer those. 2. So just start by filling the brow in. And I just kind of fill in where the hairs already are. I go like a little bit above and a little bit below the hair I already have. Hey, sister. Sister. All right. So you just fill the brows in a little bit. I don't do them too thick. It just depends, because I have naturally thick eyebrows, but I cut them down. They grow like in here. They grow like all the way in here, and they probably about this thick. But I cut them down. I don't let people do my brows. I have to do them myself, because every time I get them done, they mess them up. Every single time. And I just use one of the little razors from the beauty supply store and just cut them. All right. And y'all can get y'all stuff and follow along. If you have like a natural palette, you can do this look, and your foundation and everything. You can follow along. You on the porch with your wine to your music, girl. That wine is a must. Must have some wine. All right. So the concealer. You said you wish you had thick eyebrows. Oh, you know what people actually use to grow their eyebrows back? Some people use Rogaine. I heard that was a real good thing to grow your eyebrows back. And then the black castor oil, or Jamaican black castor oil, I heard works. I never tried that one. I never tried either one of them, but I heard the Rogaine works really good for brows. All right, so I always put my makeup on the back of my hand. It's just a habit. Well, you could draw some on then, cousin. You don't have none, just draw you some on. Or you could get, they have like microblading. They have all kind of stuff you can do to get thicker brows. Oh, they have, what is it? It's like a lash serum. So they have lash serums and they have brow serums that really work, and it'll grow the eyebrows you have in. Like even if you never had any, it'll grow hair right there. All right, I mixed a little bit of my foundation and then the concealer that I used to highlight, I mixed them together to get this color so it's not too light when I'm putting it under my brow. So I'm just gonna go right under the brow, right here. And like I said, it's hard to do this using this camera. So y'all have to bear with me. And then you just bring it down like this. Yes, Brittany, you gotta draw them on. All right, so just bring it down. Okay, so when I'm doing, the last week I did a natural face, so I didn't do the concealer this light. But when I do it light, I kind of bring it down too, so it's not just sitting at the top. I bring it down, and then I kind of fill it in and rub it, so it's no harsh line. Y'all, this is hard doing it on this camera, but we'll figure it out. And I don't know what's been going on with my face, but I keep getting all these little dark marks everywhere. I think it's because I've been in the house too long. All right, so rub that in. Hey, y'all. Okay. And then let's do the other side. And y'all, I can't believe my nails still holding on. When my nails fall off, I glue them back on. Like they press-ons. No, you don't, Jamila. I'm pretty sure you don't be looking crazy. But it does take practice. Like, you have to practice, because I could not do eyebrows for the longest time. Thanks, Shannon. All right. Then you bring it down. Hey, Sierra. Yes, you should. I had some glue and I was searching all over the place for that glue. I was like, these nails is going back on. But I mean, we're gonna be in the house for another month, so I don't even know why I keep gluing them back on. I think it just make me feel better that they on there, knowing that I'm gonna have to get a whole new set once it comes time to go outside. You can try to put it on. You don't just have to wear, I mean, if you prefer to just wear lip gloss, you can, of course. But if you practice, you'll figure it out. Hey, Danielle. All right. This is hard, y'all. It's hard putting it on this camera. Okay. There we go. We're getting somewhere. All right. And then I also put it at the top. The children are with their father right now. They'll be back tomorrow. All right, so put it at the top. You said they sell full set kits at Amazon. I'd be scared because I get one hand right and the other hand will look crazy. Yeah, that's true. You can just pay somebody to do it. I do that with certain stuff. All right, y'all. So when I'm doing a full face, I put the concealer at the top. I don't go too light, so it can still be blended though. So there you go. All right, y'all. And then I just kind of blend that in with the brush that I use for foundation. It's still kind of light, but it still blends in, especially when you put your foundation on. Thanks, Santana. Oh, no, you definitely don't want to look like a clown. Okay, so now we're going to do the eyeshadow primer, and I always put the eyeshadow primer on first, and I use Painterly Paint Pot, which is my favorite thing that I cannot live without. And oh yes, so I show everybody the palette. So I'm using this palette. It's called the Tarte Pro palette. It looks like this, and that's by Tarte. So really, you could use anything. Of course, you know how to do this, Lisa. But I'm gonna show you. I'm probably gonna be using, thanks here. Probably using these two colors and maybe like those two up there, and then like a dark one to darken the sides. All right. Yeah, it's one of my faves, but this one's new. All right. So now I'm gonna use the paint pot, and I just keep that on the lid, so down at the bottom. And I've even worn white eyeshadow with using this what is this thing? This primer. So you can really put this primer on with any color. I just like it because it makes the eyeshadow colors pop. And let me know if you guys have questions so I can answer. I'm trying to multitask here. If y'all want to know like what color I use or anything. And you try to get it as even as possible. This is called Painterly Paint Pot by MAC, and it's a cream shadow and shadow base. Well, it was made to be an eyeshadow, but people started using it as a shadow base. It's called Painterly Paint Pot. It's a cream eyeshadow, like this. It's like a pinky color. Let me find the Color Pop. Color Pop, like the company, they sell it everywhere. They sell it at Ulta, because I work in the MAC and Ulta. They sell Color Pop just about everywhere. Well, I don't know if they sell it in Sephora though. All right, y'all. So I always, like I said, I always start the eyes first because I'm messy. And if I gotta like wipe something off, it's easier. And I don't bake really. So sometimes people will like bake under their eyes and then wipe stuff off. I don't bake, so I be having it all over the place. All right, so now with the palette, if y'all can see. All right, I'm going to start by using, I'm about to mix these two together. So this one is called Bold, and this one's called Edgy. And you could use any color like this. It doesn't have to be this particular palette. So I'm about to mix those two together. Put a little bit more of the darker one than the lighter one. Well, actually, I'm gonna even it out. So then you put that right in between where you put the paint pot and the concealer. I don't bake because I feel like when I do it, I look crazy. And I be looking like so light under my eyes. So it's just a personal preference. All right. You say you spent $135? I work there and I don't even spend no $135 at Ulta. What did you buy? All right. So what I do is try to keep it a little bit under where I put the concealer. So I brought the concealer down to a little bit above the crease, and then I brought the paint pot up to the crease. So I try to keep the eyeshadow, the first color eyeshadow in that little area. Do y'all have favorite lipsticks or anything? Y'all go ahead and tell me what's y'all favorite. Favorite lipstick, actually your favorite makeup product. What's y'all favorite makeup products out there? Okay, so baking is when you just take like a loose powder and you sit it up under your eye. So once you're done with all your makeup and you put the concealer under your eye, you want to set it. You sit it up under your eye, and then once you, some people will put their eyeshadow on and then wipe the excess off. So it kind of highlights right under your eye. All right, y'all. All right, what y'all think? Sometimes I have to keep doing it to get it even. Jeffree Star. What did you, oh, okay. You love a nice colored gloss. You know what? I have a colored gloss that you might want to try. It's a little bit of color, not that much color though. You love midnight powders. You know what? I just saw somebody who used that in a video, and I kind of want to try them again. I tried it one time, and I didn't really like it, but I didn't know what I was doing at that time, so I kind of want to try them a little bit now. Too Faced Drop Dead Red for lipstick. I never tried that color. I'm gonna have to look into that. That sounds pretty. I don't even know what it is, but I just like the name. All right, y'all. Never done a full face. Santana, you gonna let me do your makeup sooner or later, okay? Okay. Highlight. Oh yes, highlighters are it. What's your favorite, Alicia? What's your favorite midnight color? Because I want to try that one. That's the one I want to try. And then, okay. I'm going to get into these questions. And y'all, please talk to me in the comments so I know how y'all feel about stuff too. Because I want to know. I want to know. I mean, even if you do the full face, you can take it off. You can always take it off. All right, so I put a little bit of the darker one at the end on the outer V into the crease too. Minted. Is that a pink one? Is that minted pink? Because I can't remember what that one looked like. Okay. All right, y'all, what y'all think so far? Okay, now we're gonna get into these questions, and I'm gonna drink a little bit of my wine. I'm gonna do like 2 questions, and then I'm gonna continue. All right, so first question. Oh, actually, first 2 questions. Oh yeah, you have me like in all that Fenty stuff. I tried that Fenty stuff. Hey Ashley, I like that Fenty, and I like NYX stuff. I like the eyeliners, and what else do they have that I like? Oh, that Can't Stop, Won't Stop. All right, so first question, guys. And these are more so relationship type questions and just general questions. And this one says, do you believe in love at first sight? I do not. I feel like you got to get to know people. You have to get to know people and be around them and see how they are and see how they move and check out their actions and just see how they treat you, see how they treat other people, see how they treat their kids, see how they, if they have kids. You just have to, There's no way around it. You just have to. I don't feel like you can look at somebody and just know who they are. You just never know with people. Do y'all feel like you can have somebody that you love at first sight? I don't think so. You might like them when you first meet them and know, like you cool, but you just never know. Just never know. You never do. Right, lust at first sight. Yeah, and they be real crazy. They be crazy. Yeah, it's lust. That's all you can like about somebody the first day you see them is how they look. You can't like nothing else. Okay, y'all. So that's how we starting off. And I be throwing my makeup on. I don't know if y'all can tell, but I really do. Sometimes I'll take my time and do it just because I don't feel like rushing, but it still be, to me, most of the time it'll look the same. All right. So let's do the second question. All right. So what does the perfect date night look like to you? I think the perfect date night, whatever it is, it has to involve food. I gotta eat. So anywhere that has food, not fast food though. Like if it's a date night, I don't want to go to fast food. I want to go to like a nice restaurant. But it could be really anything. I'm not that picky. I feel like I'm real nonchalant, real laid back about stuff, but don't play me now. All right, so let's get back into these eyes. Right, they are catfish. Straight catfish. All right, so, okay. So let's get back into the makeup and then I'm gonna pull some more questions in a second. All right, so back to the palette. So I'm going to go in, since I'm doing red lipstick, I like to put the eyeshadow colors a little bit more on the red side, I guess you could say. So I'm going to go in with this one. It's a little bit orangey red. I'm going to go in with that color and then a little bit of this. No ma'am, I don't want no 4 for 4 on no date. I mean, no thank you. I'm good on that. I feel like I'm not picky, but don't be trying to play me. Like, don't be, come on, man. Don't do that. Okay, so we're going to put that right in the crease. Right here. All right. So my favorite type of look was the original look that we did, the natural one. I just like to throw it on. Unless I'm really going out. Like when I'm really going out, I like to do glitter. I love glitter. I love glitter eyeshadows. So if I'm going out, I like to do glitter. But if I'm not really doing nothing, I like the natural look that I did the first time. So that would kind of give it a little more red, and it'll bring the reds out when you put the lipstick on. All right. So for dry skin, like you could do hyaluronic acid, any kind of moisturizer. I have combination skin, but I like stuff that's supposed to be for dry skin. You could also do a steamer, like a face steamer. You put your moisturizer on or hyaluronic acid on, and it steams it into your pores instead of just sitting on the skin. So that'll help. Yeah, I could definitely do a glitter look. I was thinking about the next time I went live doing gold glitter and black lipstick, because that's like one of my favorite looks to do. Yeah, so definitely. Hey, Dre. But yeah, I could definitely do that. All right, so here's the... So I'm using this color. Let me show y'all. It's like a... I don't know how to even describe it. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's like this right here. So it's not gold and it's not silver. It's like a weird color. And I haven't found another color that was like that. Is this one right here. All right. So, and then when I put this color on, I just kind of pat it on. So I pat it on top right here. So the hardest part when doing other people's makeup, or what took me the longest to master, I would say in the beginning it was the eyebrows, especially when people came in without any brows on, like at all, like no brows, and I had to like create some. And in the beginning too, which I'm really good at now, color matching and figuring out people's undertones. I think I've mastered. I think that's the thing I know the best. But it took me a while to even attempt to do that. You know what else? You know what I still really can't do? I still really cannot do wing liners, like wing eyeliner. And I think it might be because I don't really wear them that often. Or I can't even tell y'all the last time I did a wing on myself. It's probably, I don't even know. Because I don't wear them. I really don't. All right, Joe. So I kind of just pat it on. Yes, girl, come up there and I can definitely match you. All right, so then I go back with the brush I used to blend the shadow, and I just kind of clean it up. Well, whenever they open up, because we don't even know when they're going to open back up. We'll see. All right, y'all. Okay, let's get into these questions again. I'm going to do 2 more. All right, so... All right, next question is, could you hold a man down in jail? I don't know about that. I think it depends on why he's in jail and how long we've been together. I feel like, I mean, if you in there for something like blue collar crime, maybe, but not no killing somebody, unless your life was at stake. Then I don't know. And depending on how long we're gonna be in there. Like, you're gonna be in there 5 years, 10 years, 1 year, like 30 days, like what? I don't know. It just depends. It just depends. It depends. I don't know. I'm not a ride or die chick, so I just feel like it depends. I don't know. You in there for tax evasion. I feel like, I don't know. It depends. It really does depend. I work in Beaufort. TT, with the foundation. So when it's winter and summer, you do have 2 different colors because, you know, in the summertime you get a lot of sun. And I know y'all get a lot of sun down there in Miami, so that's probably what it was. I'm done. It depends on what they in there for. It depends on how long. It's circumstantial. Circumstantial. Hey, Yvette, how are you? I ain't talking in a while, girl. Hey, girl. All right, let's get back into this makeup. All right, so, you know what I like to do first? I like to put my eyeliner on first before I darken my makeup. I just feel like it shows better on the sides when I do it that way. And then like I used last time, the Perversion pen, it glides on just like butter. So let's go right here. And I told you I don't really do wings because I just don't know. I just don't do them on myself. All right. And a good way, I have to get quiet when I put this eyeliner on so I don't mess up. But a good way to put eyeliner on, because a lot of people say they have a hard time putting it on from the front, and then it's just getting too thick after a while because you have to keep going back and putting more on. So I just start either in the middle or at the end, and I'll just put like one dot or one line, and then I connect it. That'll help you not make the lines too thick. All right, y'all. Why did you keep getting kicked out? I wonder. All right, so now I take, well, you can use the same brush because I've been using the same brush for everything. Oh no, I'm gonna use a different one. They sell that pen everywhere, like Sephora, Ulta, online. It's called Perversion, but they have Perversion like mascara. They have Perversion something. It's a whole bunch of Perversion stuff, but that's the Perversion liquid eyeliner pen. And it's waterproof, and it's a fine tip pen like that. But it's easy to come off even though it's waterproof. All right, so now I'm going to mix, I'll show y'all. I'm going to mix these I think I'm gonna mix the brown and the black. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm gonna just start with the brown and see how I like it first. See how that look, and then I'll decide if I want to mix something else in it. So I just put a little bit on the brush, and you can use a finer brush. That'll help keep it in this little area that you want it in. So just want to kind of swirl it around on this side. Hazy. Hey Dre. So the main thing that made me want to start doing makeup was that I enjoyed doing makeup. So it's actually fun for me instead of feeling like an actual job per se. And you can make a lot of money in the industry. So it was mainly because it was fun. It was something that I really enjoyed. It's something that I really enjoy doing. On top of, I just like dressing up and getting pretty and looking nice and dolling up. All right, so. And if you want to darken it, you can always put black or whatever other color that you want to. All right. What y'all think? You know what, when you put the lashes on, that's what be setting it off. Yeah, so, okay, so I start at this is going back to the eyeliner. I start at the end, and then I bring it out, and then connect it. That way you're not doing this, and then it's all, like, up here, or the line is too thick. Especially if you want to do a thin line. That'll help you keep that thin line. So I'm gonna darken it. I might put some black on it, and we'll see. We'll see how this goes. And sometimes I'll go back and put more eyeshadow on to make it look a little more even. So like the lid color, I'll just go back and put in a little bit more. Like that. Hey, cousin. You said, has my makeup taken me anywhere out the country? Not yet. It'll happen, but it has not. It has not yet. I don't know. No, not yet. But it'll happen. Eventually. All right, y'all. So. All right, so now I'm going to do the foundation. First we're gonna start with the concealer. Have you done any celebrities? I have not physically done any celebrities. I've worked with celebrities. I worked on celebrity shoots. I worked on celebrity shows, but I have not physically done any. But hey, the check cleared. So I'm good on that. So this is NC50. And this is Prolonged Wear Concealer. So I like this concealer to cover up my blemishes. Alright, so I'm trying to debate on whether I want to put these lashes on first. I think I'm going to put the lashes. I think I'm going to do the foundation in a minute and put the lashes on. I'm gonna do the lashes first. All right, so I'm using my Sassy. This is eyelash glue. It is not hair glue. It is eyelash glue, and but it works like hair glue because it keep these lashes on all day. And these are the same lashes from last week because I'll use my lashes till the wheels fall off. No, the Kiss chiffon lashes, and it was real pretty. I never tried these until last week. So, okay, so let's put these on, and then let me show y'all an easy way to put lashes on. Well, I don't know if this is gonna be easy for y'all. It's easy for me. So you take this. You take the glue and then you put it on the lash. If y'all can see that. You do this. So you put it on the lash, on the band. All right. I wonder why you keep getting kicked out. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna have to use my mirror for this one. So I'm gonna stick it, I'm gonna stick it on. So I like to put it towards the end first, like this, and press it down, hit this side, and then bring it in again, just like I do the eyeliner. I don't know if y'all can see me since I'm looking in this mirror. So yeah, it's hard to do this, y'all. It's hard. And on top of that, I have nails on still. So I had to do tweezers. It is hard doing this in this thing. All right, I'm gonna push that down. Okay, there we go. You say you have to do yours? Yes, that's the easiest way to do it. Oh my God. When you watch YouTube videos, I just see them do this. They just go bloop, lashes right on. I'm like, no, that's not how that works. It do not work. It is not that easy. Even now, still doing lashes, it's so hard to put them. I can do that for other people, but on myself, it's hard to put them on myself. All right. It only take practice. It just take practice to do lashes. That's it. All right. bring them down. Because these things is sticking up for some strange reason. Alright, there we go. What y'all think about them lashes? Alright, let me try to throw this other one on. It's so much easier for me to do lashes on other people than myself. Thank you, girl. Alright. This is still kind of a natural eye, but a little extra. Thanks, Santana. Alright, let's try. Well, since y'all saw me put this one on, let me throw this other one on real fast. Sometimes, I remember when I first started doing lashes, I was like, oh yeah, let me just throw my lashes on real fast. And 2 hours later, I still don't have no lashes on my eyes. Okay, let me put this one on, y'all. Well, actually, let me see. All right. So if you want to sign up for makeup classes, you can always visit my website, makeupav.com. You can inbox me. You can send me a DM, like whatever. It don't matter. Just get in contact with me if you can. And then I do classes, do hour classes, 2-hour classes, makeup artist classes. I've done a few different types of classes. I kind of cater towards whatever you need to learn. Yes, ma'am, let me do your lashes. Come on over, girl. And sometimes you have to go back with the eyeliner to kind of clean it up, too. The lashes got curl over. So are you saying Brittany, are you saying your lashes are curly and you trying to put lashes on top of them? Is that what you mean? Because if you have curly lashes, I kind of, instead of like pushing them this way, I kind of do this on top of the curly lashes and then push them down, if you get what I'm saying. I'll take the lash and stick it on like that, like straight up and down, and then push the whole lash down. It make it a little easier. I don't know why this one lash is acting up right now. All right, y'all. Okay, yeah. So just put your lashes on like straight up and down, like kind of sit them on your lashes and then press them down like this. It should make it easier. Just try it and see if that works. Okay. Now, let's do, that was the hard part, y'all. All right. Oh, let's do some questions. I like these questions. All right, y'all. All right, so do you think that 50-50 is okay in a relationship? I feel like you can do whatever is okay in your relationship. If y'all want to do 50-50, that's cool. I feel like in my relationship, I do feel like the man needs to be spending a little bit more, just a tad. So, not necessarily 50-50, but I do like 70-30-ish. But you know how it's like that's like with the bills stuff. I take care of a lot of other stuff. Ugh. Whoever I get with, we'll have to discuss that, because I just feel like a man need to treat his queen. I don't make the rules. I just enforce them. All right, so what do y'all think about this? this eye. I think I might darken it a little more. I think I might just darken it a little more on the side. Just a tad, just a tad. Okay, let me do another question. All right. Okay, so this one is, if you could trade lives with someone, who would it be? I don't think I'll trade lives with anybody, because I feel like you don't never know what people got going on behind the scenes. And I don't want to be nobody else in this world. Now, what I would trade is some bank accounts. Now, I trade a bank account with Beyonce or somebody who's a billionaire. I'd do that. I definitely would. I wouldn't mind that at all. But trading lives, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that at all. Nothing nobody else got at all whatsoever. It's not for me. I just feel like whatever you have is not meant for me. Whatever I have is meant for me. All right, so let's get back into this foundation. So we're going to do the concealer first. So when you do the concealer first, that will even your skin tone before you put your makeup on. So I like to do something that's closer to my skin tone to even it out. It's not kicking in. Y'all don't do this to me this week now. Saying my drink kicking in. It be your own friends. All right, y'all. So this showed up this past week. I don't know. I was probably picking at it. That's probably why I did that. But all right, so we're gonna hide that right there. See, look how it just disappeared. And then this little thing right here driving me nuts too. And I do use primer. Normally I either use hyaluronic acid or some kind of mattifying primer if I want my makeup to last all day. When I do hyaluronic acid, I'm not expecting it to last all day because it's a hydrator. And hydrators, they don't last that long for like keeping your makeup. It won't. You're gonna be oily in 2 seconds. So, and then I put it under my eye too. So this just kind of gives it an even tone before you actually put your makeup on. You see that? Look at that, just disappearing. Like a little eraser. And you use concealer to hide whatever you want to hide. Some people use it to hide their freckles. I like freckles. I don't like moles, though. I got moles. If y'all can see, I got moles all on. Well, I don't know if y'all can see that. All on my chin. I do not like them at all. They bother me. I don't know why they do, but they just do. But you can use that to hide whatever you want. All right, so there you go. Then I put it, matter of fact, I'm gonna take these earrings off. You said, do I like stick or cream contour? I prefer stick contours. It's just easier to kind of throw it on. Right now, I'm not using stick today, but I just prefer the stick ones better. Concealer, so with the concealers, when I even my skin tone, I use one that's like just like my skin color. But then I do a lighter one when I'm highlighting. So that's another part that I'm gonna do in a minute. That's gonna be a little lighter than my skin to highlight. And then I also do a darker one too. All right. So Dre, it says, okay, so Dre says, what's the first thing that you notice on a man that attracts you? I would say a smile. Like if you're just talking about the way that somebody looks, I would say their smile. Smiles are nice. If you're talking about like knowing them, I would say their actions. So saying, Shannon, stop laughing. Doing what you say you're gonna do without me having to tell you 1,000 times. If you say you're gonna do something, just do it. Because you know you said you was gonna do it. So why am I reminding you when you told me you was gonna do it in the first place? Hey Tamika, miss you too, girl. I ain't seen you in a while. All right, I don't know why this right here giving me a hard time. I'm gonna put some extra concealer on there. All right, y'all. I think that's it. That's enough. And you can always bring it down your neck or whatever, but I think I'm gonna just leave it at that. Yeah, I'm gonna just leave it at that. Whatever. It's cool. All right, so this is without any foundation. Oh, you back from it was North Carolina, right? You went to North Carolina a while back. Okay, girl, we gotta get up. So this is without any foundation. This is only concealer. Only concealer, that's it. Oh, okay, we're gonna rub that in. Thanks, girl. I be trying with these brows. They give me a hard time sometimes. All right, yeah. Okay. So, let me do another question. I'm gonna do one this time. I don't know why this ain't cute. All right, so what do you most value in friendship? I think with me and my friends, I value loyalty most, and honesty too. But I feel like between me and all my friends, like my close friends, my close friends, it's our loyalty to each other. Like no matter what. Y'all ain't going nowhere. I love them. All right, y'all. So, okay, so, what y'all think? Okay. So now we're gonna do the foundation. And I use Studio Fix Fluid, which is full coverage foundation. You can do natural with it. You can do medium coverage with it. You could do heavy. The full 9 if you want to. So we're gonna do the foundation. Yes, ma'am. Since elementary school. I know that's a long time. My God, that is so long. Been knowing you for a while. Love you too, girl. All right. So what I just do is just do a few little dots everywhere. And then when you use the concealer, you don't have to put on as much foundation. Sometimes I go overboard, it just depends. But you don't have to put on as much foundation as you normally would when you even out your tone first. All right, I think that's enough. All right. And then this is the same brush that I got from e.l.f. I think I paid like $2 for it. $2 or $3. And I've had this brush for a few years. But I just like it because it's flat, so it goes on a lot more even. And this is actually a powder brush, but I just like the way that it works for foundation. So it works pretty good. All right, so I put my foundation on in sections to make sure it's even. So I start on one side. Just to make sure it's even. Then I go to the other side. In the middle. And sometimes I put too much on my forehead, so I'll just put that over on this side. Alrighty, y'all. What y'all think about the color? Alright. Now let's get back into these questions and see what y'all ask you. It's a yes. Alright, so the next question is fame or fortune? Yeah, I'm real low key, so I don't want no fame. I take the money though. I take that so I can go spend it in peace. That way I gotta go to the mall, nobody saying nothing to me. Thanks, girl. Look. All right. So now, highlighting. Put highlighter for anything that you would want to appear brighter or bring forward. I'm using this LA Pro Girl Concealer in Fawn, but I kind of like to mix the color a little bit because I don't like it too light. So what I do is I take a little bit of the actual color on the back of my hand, and then I mix in my actual foundation color, which is the 47. Just do like a little tiny bit. All right. So then I do like a little under my eye and down on my cheeks, like this. Just like that. And where I'm trying to figure out, like, where's everybody going? When it's time for y'all to get back out, where are y'all trying to go? Put some places that y'all want to go to once y'all are able to. Let me get a little more concealer. Thanks, Curtis. Where are some places that y'all want to go? You said to the club to stand on the couch. Oh my god. And I'm gonna be right there too, standing on the couch too, acting the fool, cause I could finally get out the house. All right. All right, y'all. You like the beach, Alicia? I don't go to the beach that often. And then down the center of the forehead. And you said just anywhere that's not your house or someone else's house. I feel that. Oh my God. Day parties and brunch. Hot girl summer is right around the corner. It really is. It really is. And I'm hoping that it is, because I'm trying to live my best life. For real. Hey, Nadir. Thank you, girl. All right. So under the eyes. And I do it down the side of my nose too, like right there. Under the cheekbones. Under the cheekbone. There you go. I don't even remember if I've ever been to a day party. I don't think I have, from what I remember. But I do love brunch, because I love food. I want to eat everything. I definitely am going back to the Sugar Factory. That's my favorite place to go. All right. If you want it any brighter, you can put a little bit more of the concealer like right under. That'll help brighten it a little more. But I don't like it too bright, so I'm just leave this right here. The one that I'm using right now, I use a few different ones. To highlight is the Pro Girl concealer, and then to even out my skin tone, I use the MAC Pro Longwear concealer. I heard that a lot of people like day parties, but I feel like you out in the daytime, turn it up. I don't know. And then you just kind of use your brush to kind of brush it in. I only really do around the edges though. I don't go back under and wipe it all in. I just kind of do it here and then pat it. And if you have sponges, you can use the sponges to do it too. I'm gonna have to try a day party. I'm gonna go to somebody. I might not go immediately, but I'm going everywhere. I'm gonna be out in these streets. Well, I might be on the sidewalk, not necessarily out in the streets. I might just be just a little bit. All right, I think I got everything. Alrighty, so now I'm going to do contouring. And I use concealer to contour too. So this is NW55 Studio Finish Concealer, which is it's like a thick cream. So I like thick creams to contour. It's just what I prefer. Some people don't, some people do. It's really preference. So I just rub the brush in it, this kind of brush. And then I'll go to around the forehead. And then I said I'm not gonna be in the streets. I'm gonna be on the sidewalk now. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna step all the way out in the streets. All right, so then under cheeks. Sometimes I'll go like right under my chin. And you just gotta rub that in. What is that face for, Andre? All right. So, ooh, look at that girl. Look. Okay. What y'all think about that contour? I don't know why this little thing keeps flying around in my... I think it's because of the lights. Okay. There we go, y'all. I think I'm gonna put a little bit darker. I don't know why my eyelash acting up now. Okay. Thank you, guys. All right, let me do another question. I like these questions. They're pretty good. I am ready for a date. Okay. So, this question says, what are you most grateful for? I think I'm really grateful for my kids. Like, I'm super duper duper grateful for my kids. Number 2, I think I'm really, I'm grateful for my kids, and I'm just grateful really to be alive. Like, it's just people who's really just not here. Like, they're not here on earth at all. So I'm just very grateful to even have life. I'm very appreciative of it, because it's literally a day that you won't be here at all. Like, you just won't. It'll just be a memory. So I'm just very happy to be alive. Just so happy to be alive. That's why a lot of stuff don't really get to me. Because I'm alive. So whatever you would think would bother you, or it's menial compared to being alive. So, yep, that's what I'm really grateful for. I'm down with you talking about testify. If I'm for real, like, I'm here. All right, so, okay. Yes, girl, grateful for life. I'm here. All right, so now let's set everything. So whatever I do light on, I do a light powder, because I set everything. I use a lot of powder because it helps it to last longer throughout the day. So okay, so again, my Old Faithful, my dark mineralized skin finish, I used to set under my eyes and everywhere that's lighter. And then I use Studio Fix to set everywhere that's darker. So I don't bake, but I kind of pack it on. So I kind of just rub it in like this. And you see how it is? And I just go right under the eye like this. So wherever you put light is where I put the lighter powder. This is like my go-to powder, because it don't look like chalk. I just like that it looks like more like skin. And it's not gonna give you like flashback. So when you do your makeup and you taking pictures, you're not gonna look like a ghost. Even if you pack it on and put like a whole lot of it. As long as the color is not too light. But I've even used a shade lighter than this and it didn't look ghostly. Then I put it under where I put the contour. All right, y'all. Sierra, text me, because we could get you some powder, girl. We could get you some powder. All right, so that's the highlight one. Now we're gonna do the contour one. So I like to use 2 colors, and one is like a deep color, which is this one, and then I go a little darker, like, let me show you. So I do, this one's a little deeper, and then I use that one everywhere. Everywhere I put the contour, so I go right on top of that. Everywhere I put the contour. And sometimes I use this powder as a primer before I put everything on because it helps it to stay. All right, so that's that. So then I take like a little tiny bit darker. So I want another shade darker, and then I just go right on the edges so you don't look too muddy. So it's not too dark, but you still get that effect. So put it like right at the very, like that. And then right here. You don't want to put too much now. And then right on the forehead. You sound looking 5.5 years, girl. Ain't got not a place to go. But when it's Rona over, I'm gonna be out on the sidewalk now. Don't forget. I'm done. Be your own friends. Why y'all doing me like this? Why y'all doing me like this? Okay. There we go, y'all. I don't even know how to do no eyes, y'all. Hold on, let me try. Let me practice. Santana, we'll do a makeup class when all this Rona stuff is over. We're gonna do us a makeup class. All right, so now I'm going to do some pink blush. I like this one. It's called Desert Rose by MAC. I kind of mix it with the powder that I use because I like to mix stuff so it don't look so pink. And then I like to put it right on top of my contour and then on my cheekbones, like that. And like I told you, I got this from Candy Makeup Artist, Candy Burst. I didn't even think this was gonna show up on dark skin. It's so cute. Hold on, y'all. All right. And then sometimes you can mix blushes too. Sometimes I mix them, but I'm gonna just use this one for now. All right. All right. What y'all think? All right, y'all. Okay. So now, well, I'll put a little bit more blush on this side. I have to keep looking to make sure it's even. All right, that's all the blush I'm gonna put. Okay, so now we're going to do highlighter. So, where is my highlighter? Oh, here it is. So my favorite, hey Toya. So my favorite highlighter, and I just discovered this highlighter this last year, is from Becca, and it's called Chocolate Geode. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's like a golden, like a brown golden. And then I use this kind of brush. You can use anything, really. So I take it and I put it on the top of my cheeks and I kind of run it down. There. And then the other side. And then, y'all, I don't really put eyeliner under my eye. I feel like, and then on the nose, I feel like it looks, I don't know. I just feel like I look older. Your looks look more youthful when you don't put like black under your eye. I do it sometimes, but not that often. All right. And then like here. All right. So, all right. So, with that, my trick is too, with the highlighter, is I spray my face with the setting spray, and then I go right back on top of it with a little bit more highlighter. It helps it to bling a little more. All right. There you go. There you go. All right. And then for contour for my nose, I do powder. So I don't really do, what is it? I don't do like creams or anything, because I noticed that when I put those on, I just look dirty. Like, I don't like it. It just look dirty. So I stopped doing that, and I only use powder. I just sprayed that one time. Okay, so my favorite setting spray is Fix Plus, but I've been using this black radiance one because I got it for free. It's called long lasting setting spray, Fix and Set, which is pretty good too. It's pretty good. I'm jamming you. So okay, this is the same one that I used to contour. This is the original, the lighter one. And then I just go from my eyebrow down to the bridge of my nose like this to contour my nose. So I just go down. There you go. Sometimes I use lip primer, but I ain't gonna use none of that. I'm about to take this makeup off soon anyway. Alright, so now this is a lip liner. I'm trying to figure out if I want to darken the outer corners of this makeup look. I'm trying to figure that out. I think I might just put a little tiny bit of black. Just a little bit. So I'm using black. I'm gonna just put a little on the ends like this. It'll help deepen it a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, let me answer some of these questions, y'all. I'm gonna drink some of my drink before I put this lipstick on. You should. Let me see. Send me a picture. If y'all try this look, send me a picture so I can see. All right. I gotta get through these questions. Okay, it says, can you date a man that you make more money than? Yeah, as long as he know how to budget, then yeah, that's cool. That is fine with me. Especially since I'm gonna be getting my millions. I know not a lot of people in the millionaire status, but I'm gonna get up there soon. All right, so what is an absolute must in your partner? I feel like loyalty is, I'm very big on loyalty. So if you're not loyal, then I can't even. Okay, I just can't. I can't even. I cannot even, okay? So if you're not loyal, I don't know what to tell you. Because you won't even be coming over here my way. Period. It says whatever you did just made your eyes look better with this look. Oh, so what I did, I just put a little black right here. It intensifies the look. You just put like a little, it pops it a little more. They not loyal. It's not loyal. I don't got time for that. All right, let me get through a few more of these questions because I'm almost done. Really, all I have to do is put the lips on. All right, it says, should a woman pay for the date after the man has paid for a few? I feel like that's you can. It's still preference. But I feel like a man shouldn't be really expecting it. I feel like it should happen, and if he wants a woman to do that and she doesn't do it, that's probably not the woman for him. If that's something that he's expecting out of a woman, but I feel like, hey, to each his own. You want to pay? That's up to you. It's fair, but I would after a few dates. I definitely would, but it just depends. It really just depends. Let's see. So, what is a relationship deal breaker for you? I feel like a deal breaker is cheating. I feel like I can't do a cheater. I cannot do a cheater whatsoever. And because I feel like with a lot of the times with men, it's like they'll have like 2 girls trying to holler at them. When women have to dodge about 50, 60 men in their inbox, on the street, you walking up the street and men trying to holler at you. So if I could dodge Peter and Paul and Tommy and Timmy, you could dodge Susie over there. So yeah, I can't do a cheater. Like I cannot, no. I won't do that, no, sorry, I will not do that. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get through these questions before I put this lip on. This popping red lip now. This lip is it. All right, so after divorce, would you consider getting married again? I feel like at first I was like, oh, no. I'm probably, yes, Peter and Paul. I feel like at first I felt like I'm not sure about getting married again. But now I feel like, I might, but whoever that person may be in this universe, they will have to be on the up and up. Like, it would have to be. I'm not even dealing with nothing. I ain't dealing with nothing at all. So, in some light years, I might consider that again. We'll see. Actually, don't start with me today. All right. Okay, so this question is, what do you define as cheating? I feel like, you know how like they say people have emotional cheaters where they going out with people and hanging out and doing all this extra stuff. I feel like technically in my book that's not cheating, even though you shouldn't be doing it. I feel like cheating is actually having sex with somebody else. Talking to people and doing all that extra stuff, which you're not supposed to be doing. Don't get me wrong. It's not really cheating, but you don't need to be doing it. So I feel like cheating is like having sex with somebody else, so, which you're not supposed to be doing either. At all. Ever. When you're in a relationship. All right. It says, how long do you think it takes before you know you love someone? I don't know. I feel like at least a year. At least a year. But I feel like it just depends on the person. Depends on the person. Okay, you say anything you would do that you wouldn't want your partner to find out is cheating to me. It is, because you're not supposed to be doing it, period. You're not supposed to be doing it. But I feel like it's technically not at the same time. I wouldn't be okay with it at all. But I feel like, because I know, people have differences of opinions. I feel like until you hop into bed with somebody, you're not cheating. And yes, a lot of times, emotional cheating does come before physical. Because you're not supposed to be doing it at all. But I feel like hopping into bed is the actual cheating part, not talking to people. What you laughing at, Dre? All right, let me get into this lip. So, This is Cherry Lip Pencil. And you don't even have to wear it with this lipstick because I'm using the one called Feel So Grand. Most of the time I don't even use a pencil with it. Oh, matter of fact, you know what? Actually, what is up with you and them eyes? So I'm gonna put the lipstick on first. And then you can do lip primer. It helps to smooth it out better before you put the lipstick on. So let's do the lipstick first and then I'm gonna line my lips. And this is my favorite red ever. And then let's line them. You say you just trying to see something. You a mess. What y'all trying to see? Cause I want to laugh too. What are y'all trying to see? It be your own friends treating you like that. Y'all miss. I'm done with y'all. Y'all are a mess. Do y'all like this red lip? This is my favorite. This is my absolute favorite red. Look, y'all, don't start stuff. Don't be coming over here starting stuff. All right, so what y'all think about the red lip and the look? I'm done with all y'all. Okay, you said what's been your part thing about being an MUA? What's that one? I don't know. What y'all think? Oh wait, let me put my earrings back on. Hold on. Let me put my earrings back on. Alrighty. I got like 3 more questions and then I'm gonna be gone, y'all. So I can get back to my one. Okay, there we go. What y'all think? My hair a mess, but it'll be alright. And don't forget to visit my website, makeupaf.com. And I do teach classes. Y'all want to know. And I'm going to get into these last questions and answer these real quick. All right, so. All right. Do you think that chivalry is dead? I don't think it's dead, but I don't think it's that close around here. I feel like it's few and far in between. So, not dead, but it's on a ventilator or in hospice or somewhere, but it's not all the way dead. That lip is Feel So Grand. Oh, y'all can't see that, but it's Feel So Grand. Yes, it's on life support, yes. Y'all stupid. It's unconscious, really. But, so it's a retro matte lip called Feel So Grand. My favorite red. All right, so let me go through these last few questions. All right, so are you friends with any of your exes? I'm good on that. Nope. Had to kick all them to the curb. All right. What is your favorite color? My favorite color is yellow. I love yellow. It just brightens my day. Yellow just makes me so happy. And then my nails yellow. All right, so is celebrating Valentine's Day a must? I don't feel like you have to celebrate Valentine's Day, but what you're not gonna do is take me out on National Side Chicks Day and try to act like it's Valentine's Day. But I feel like you don't have to, but I feel like you should still do something. Like I feel like especially if you celebrate holidays, you should do something. It don't have to be extravagant, but something. Like come on, something. Do something. Yeah, I don't do that other stuff. So I'm not really big on holidays that much, but I feel like I'm going to do something, even if it's not that much. It's gonna be something. Yes, you have to acknowledge it's here, like something. You're not gonna just act like it don't exist. All right, and then the last question is, yes, something. A gift card to some food place or something. Like I need something. Let's see here. It says if you could choose anyone in the world, who would you want as a dinner guest? Y'all already know who that is. My man. Y'all already know I want my man as my dinner guest. Y'all know who my man is. Everybody knows who my man is. Yes, my man. That's my man. So, yep. Oh, ma'am, you're not invited. This is my dinner date. All right, y'all. Well, it's been fun. And if y'all have any questions about the look or makeup questions or anything, like I don't know, whatever it is, just hit my inbox. But this is the final product. What y'all think? You're not crashing, sis. So yeah, just let me know if y'all have any questions about anything or any of the products that I used. And thank you for joining. Have a good day. I'm gonna try to come back next week. We'll see. I don't know. If not, it'll be the following week. Thank y'all. Thanks, Queance. Thanks, Sierra. Thanks, TT. Thanks, Trey. All right, y'all have a good night. Bye.